Hello my lovely Capricorns, welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here, and a very happy birthday to my amazing Cappy Suns crew. For any of you who've been here before, you probably know I am a Capricorn Sun myself. Happy birthday especially to any other 2nd of January Capricorns out there, but huge happy birthday to all my Cappy Suns, and thank you so much for being here, my wonderful Cappy crew. I love you guys. So this is going to be a general love reading for you today. We are going to be looking at you and a particular connection that comes through in the reading. This is a general love reading, so it won't resonate fully with every single Capricorn out there, but I do hope that you find it useful, helpful, and hopefully at least enjoyable. I would always say take what does resonate, leave what doesn't for somebody else. And this is a timeless reading. It's for whenever you come across it. And if you do come across it, I would say there's probably something in the message here for you today. So, my wonderful Cappies. And I'm just going to get you one card. Let's see what the general energy is for your reading today. For Cappy, please, what's the general energy for Cappy today? There we go. Oh, you get two. Ooh. Ace of Wands with the Strength card, Capricorn, and the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. Wow. So there is a new beginning at hand, or will be coming to light, is what I want to say. I feel like there is a seed that has been growing for a while, that you might not even know about. I feel like it might have been hidden, the fact that this new beginning of some sort was already in progress, and now it's about to come to light. Now with the Strength card here, this could require some courage to to grasp this new opportunity, to really, I feel like there's a strong sense of leveling up for you. The fact that the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck as well, that talks about almost like a ceremonial sense of you stepping into a new level of your life. This is something that's going to teach you all new things that you haven't experienced, or that previous other experiences haven't taught you before, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is going to send you in a new direction, is what I want to say. Let's see. So, with that in mind, very interesting, Cappy. Let's get into your reading now. So, it's just flown out. We've got the Six of Wands and the Star. Good grief. Okay. I mean, that as a combination is all eyes on you, Capricorn. That is some potentially quite a lot of recognition going on there, or I mean, for some of you, you could be feeling like you're experiencing some sort of being in the limelight in a really positive way. That's like a very victorious, almost getting a sense of you're going to feel like you've got through some sort of difficult battle, a victor. And when there was darkness and there was a lot of unknown, I feel like it's like a light at the end of the tunnel kind of energy is what I'm getting. Or it's that gateway. It's with that Hierophant, it's like stepping through that into that light, into a whole new, yeah, this is definitely giving me a leveling up kind of feeling. Okay, let's get into I'm going to get into a spread for you. Top 8 cards for Capricorn, please. So, for Capricorn and the person coming through in Cappy's love reading today, we get the top 8 cards, please, for my lovely Cappies. One more. All right. Let's go. Oh, we've got the Ace of Wands on the spread as well, Cappy. Wow. Okay, very interesting. At the bottom of this deck we have the Magician, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Empress. Okay. There's a very strong divine feminine energy here, but there's one where this divine feminine is giving me a sense that she carries a great... I'm saying she because it's the divine feminine, but this could easily be a man in real life. But she's carrying this great sense of responsibility. This person may feel like they have a responsibility to... they might be a mother, or otherwise it's to like keep a household going. And I'm not saying any kind of like gender stereotypes here. I'm talking because the Four of Wands is here as well, and the Empress is also like a wife and mother of the tarot. But the Ten of Wands is someone who has a lot of responsibilities that weigh heavily on her shoulders. This is someone who may feel like they have a choice of some sort about the direction of their life, like the next direction that they go in, which path do they choose. But they are using, this could be you, Cappy, but this could be someone who's coming through. But either way, they're using what happened in the past to heavily influence their choice for the future, which I think is wise, to be honest. This is someone who's definitely learnt from their past, and they take the lessons to use them to guide them forward. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I get the sense that I'm just gonna say you, Capricorn. Let's be honest. We've got the Eight of Wands and the Strength card at the bottom here. Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Six of Wands. But this deck I'm using for the first layer is also a Greek mythology deck, and it's basically Atalanta who's represented with the Strength card. So and the Knight of Wands is Heracles or Hercules, basically, and then we've got the Six of Wands. So essentially, I feel like someone may have underestimated you, Capricorn, previously. What a foolish thing to do. But anyway, they underestimated your determination, your consistency, and also your ability to persist, and like a sense of endurance that I'm getting from you. And I feel like you were left disappointed and overlooked, potentially. Like you may have felt like a situation was one-sided, and that there was someone with this Knight of Wands energy who was not recognizing you for your abilities. And I feel like that is potentially changing because we have that Six of Wands, which is definitely a sense of being recognized. Now, whether that is you're being recognized by somebody else, and whoever overlooked you in the past, that's on them. But I definitely get a sense that you persisted through a time of very deep disappointment, and feeling a sense of being undervalued in a situation, and that persistence is leading to a victory. I feel like you're also being rewarded here with this Ace of Wands I was talking about in the overall energy. But let me get your next layer quickly. So can I just get the top 8 cards, please? If I can not shuffle my hair into the deck, that would be great. Top 8 cards from this deck. Clarify for Capricorn, please. Okay. Interesting. Wow, the King of Pentacles is on the spread twice. Okay. Alright, at the bottom of this deck we have Justice. So the Magician was at the bottom of the first deck, and now we have Justice at the bottom of this one. Justice with the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. The Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. Seriously, Capricorn, things are about to balance out for you very nicely, is the energy I'm getting. This is your hard work, and I was just talking about your persistence, the fact that, I mean, the Atlas, is depicted carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders, and that's kind of what I did say about the Empress with the Four of Wands, is someone who has this great sense of responsibility and shouldering it kind of alone. But this is about this. It's funny as well because sorry if I talk about Greek mythology a bit. It's because I've decided to use this deck, but basically we've got on the spread, I said, is the Ace of Wands as well as being in your overall energy, and it's the Ace of Wands in this deck is represented by Hephaestus, who was the armor, as in the blacksmith, if you like, of the Greek Olympian gods. And in this Eight of Pentacles card for this deck, if you see, there is a little blacksmith's hammer and anvil pictured in the middle of it. So again, I get the sense that it's like all of your hard work and effort has not gone unnoticed, even if it's not necessarily being noticed by we'll see, but even if it's not being noticed by the person who previously overlooked you, the universe has been watching. Does that make sense? So it's like you may feel like there has been darkness, you've been continuing to work even when there seemed to be no hope. You just didn't give up in some way or another. Not necessarily on someone who was overlooking you, but you didn't give up on yourself, you didn't give up persisting. And there is about to be a reward. I mean, there is about to be, again, the Fool is setting off on a new journey. It's a new beginning, and it's very, like, the wheel is turning in your favour here, basically, Cappy. Sorry. The Magician. There you go. It's at the other end of the deck. I was just showing you how it's at the bottom of the first deck. Justice and the Magician. I cannot make it up. Underneath the Magician was the Moon. I was just saying about how this is hidden. This new beginning has been in the works, and you have not known about it. It's been in the dark. Yeah. There's a lot of major arcana here, but next to the Moon is the Hanged Man. In this time of limbo, you have been manifesting something very positive, a very positive, if I could say it, prosperous new beginning, and you didn't even know that this has actually been manifesting. I feel like, again, I just see, like, if you imagine just the metaphor, you were trying to manifest a beautiful tree, but then you kept going to where you thought the tree would be, and it's like, oh no tree, clearly it's not coming for me. And then you don't know that somewhere they're actually in a field somewhere that you didn't even know existed. This is not on your radar. A stunning tree has indeed grown. Does that make any sense as an example? I don't know. Anyway, let's get the third layer for you, Cappy. And then we'll go through the spread. So, I'll clarify one more time for my Capricorns with the top 8 cards, please. All right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Holy crap. Oh my god, the King of Pentacles is on the spread 3 times. Okay, and the Queen of Pentacles, as I say that, is at the bottom of this deck. Capricorn. Ah, okay. I'm really happy for you guys. I mean, yeah. Queen. I mean, there's not. I won't count my chickens too soon for this reading, but Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands, Three of Wands. Wow. There's the Six of Wands again. Listen, there is good news coming towards you in the near future, Capricorn. I feel like you have been resting in a way. Like there has been a time out in your life of one way or another. Again, I said it may have felt like nothing much was going on, but there's this sense of, I think you've had this sense of like belief or knowing, or that although this was a quiet time, you would be vindicated in the long term. Does that make sense? So it's like, even if you felt like you were overlooked previously, then there was this knowing within you that with patience and trusting your gut, if you've been overlooked, that wouldn't last. Like at some point, it just can't continue, because it's like, you know, that you should be recognized, and it's has been disappointed. It's what I was saying with the first deck with the Greek mythology. If you look up the story of Atalanta or look into it, basically she knew that she was fantastic at what she did, but she knew she was being overlooked unjustly. And this is what I'm getting, is that you had that feeling, but you were just like, let me just persist, let me just endure, and I know that I will, because this is only fair and right that I do get recognized, and your patience is being rewarded here as well, your patience and persistence. And there you are as well, the Queen of Pentacles, that's you. So let's see. All right, let's get into the spread, Cappy. So how you're feeling about the person coming through in this reading. We have got the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I mean, it's all minor arcana, so it tells me that you may feel, it's not necessarily groundbreaking, let's just say, when it's this kind of minor arcana. This is like, it's a very sweet energy, but it's one of potentially friendship. You may feel like the person coming through in this reading, you might consider them a friend, to be honest. And you might feel very sweet and fond feelings when it comes to them. And there's this Eight of Wands. There's communication back and forth with that Eight of Wands card. This is just giving me like a very social energy. You may also feel like you want to get back out there, you want to be talking to people, you want to be socializing. You might be feeling in a very social kind of mood right now, or wanting to go out, see friends. But I am asking with the spread about a specific connection. So what else can you tell me about how Cappy feels about this person coming through in this reading? I mean, this is all just very positive. It's like, you might feel like you just want to get to know this person more. Now, if this person, okay, it could be that this is a friendship that you've been developing, which you didn't know was actually, was going to have the potential to lead to something more. But let's see. Tell me more about how Cappy's feeling about this person, please. Thank you. The Moon. Wow. Stop it. The Moon and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Cappy. Oh, we got the Princess of Wands, this little flirty lady at the bottom of the deck as well. Funnily enough, there may be someone that you is a friend, but you're actually concealing the fact that you wouldn't mind something more passionate with them, or for it to, to cross the boundary of friendship. Let's just say. to go a little bit further than just friends, this could just be that it's in a very early stage of just talking, getting to know each other, and you're not sure yet if this is the new beginning that you've been looking for. Tell me more, please, about how... The Lovers and the Tower. Okay. Wow. I get a real sense of concealment of... I say that, and the Five of Swords falls out, which is someone really like... It's like someone feels completely spellbound, unable to speak their truth, and then there you are at the bottom again, Queen of Pentacles. And the Prince of Cups, yeah. Okay, Capricorn, so basically what we've got here is that you feel like this is someone who you're friends with, but you feel a whole lot more than that about this person, and you're not telling them, you're not communicating it. Now, it could be for a number of reasons. You may feel like it's unreciprocated, you might, or that you may feel like this happened in the past where there was a situation where it was a friend where you wanted it to be more and that didn't happen, so you don't want to repeat that again potentially. But basically with that Five of Swords and the Moon, it's and I was saying there's all this sense of like concealing passion, desire and romance. So anything else? Why is Capricorn hiding this? Why is Capricorn hiding this and just keeping it on a friendly level? The Tower and Judgment. Ooh. Ooh. What's the Tower? That's like, it would be a disaster if you faced the music and told this person that you wanted to be more than friends. What's the Tower? Oh, yeah. Page of Swords with the Queen of Cups. That is if they found out the level of feelings that you actually have for them, they would do this. They would go very ice cold, head over heart. Yeah, Ten of Swords, and it would be over. Okay. All right. Interesting. So that's basically where you're at the moment. So you're communicating with this person. There's messages going back and forth, but it's all very friendly. You could even be in a friendship group with this person, Capricorn. You might have mutual friends, or like in a circle of group of friends that you hang out with all together. You're looking at them with doe eyes, basically, but you feel like you can't actually speak this out loud. All right. How are they feeling about you, Capricorn? We've got the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. There you go. So, the Nine of Cups as how to feel about someone. I mean, that is like, it's two things. It could be that they may feel like you are extremely happy and extremely content the way you are. Potentially on your own, you're very happy and satisfied and contented. They could also view you as everything they might feel like you are everything they could possibly wish for, that would make them feel like I just described. With the King of Cups, I mean, that is undeniable that this person has a lot of, let's just say, a lot of fond feelings for you as well. The King of Cups feels a lot and isn't necessarily very verbose about his feelings, let's just say. And then we've got this Seven of Wands. So either they may feel like they need to keep their distance from you for some reason, or that you are keeping your distance from them a little bit. They may feel like they can't actually get that close to you, like you're a little bit of a just out of reach, or you keep yourself to yourself is kind of what I'm getting. Let's see. Let's see. Tell me more. Why is the... tell me more about how this person is feeling about Capricorn, please. Eight of Wands in reverse has just come out. What's the eight? Page of Cups. Are you serious? Because you've got the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands, if I move my fingers out of the way, about how you feel about this person. I'm clarifying, and the first two cards that come out are the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands, except for them, for how they feel about you, except the Eight of Wands is in reverse. That's ridiculous. The chances of that happening. But yeah, okay. So basically, you see with this Page of Cups, it's like they feel like that you don't notice their interest. What is going on here, Capricorn? They feel like you're completely looking past them, like you don't even see them, or you don't see them that way. Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse? Okay. Okay, they're trying... Okay, it's interesting. They're trying not to think too much about all the things that they want to say to you, Capricorn. They're trying to focus more on their hobbies or their work or their own stuff. They're trying to distract themselves, effectively, from saying a lot of stuff that they would like to say to you. Why the Seven of Wands? So it may be them that they're keeping their distance from you. Why are they doing that? Why does this person keep Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups, Five of Cups? Oh, lordy. This person is keeping their distance from you because they are imagining the absolute worst. They're telling themselves horror stories about how it would go if... What the flip? Are the two of you mirroring each other? They are telling themselves it would go the worst possible. This wouldn't just be like they tell you that they're interested in you, Capricorn, and you're like, oh, thank you, that's really lovely, but unfortunately I don't feel quite the same. No, you'd be like, how fucking dare you, slap them across the face, kick them out, don't ever speak to me again, I can't believe you have feelings for me, yeah, etc. I mean, I'm being flippant here, but I can't believe this combination of this person. So basically with the Five of Cups card here, oh wow, Eight of Cups as well. Hold on. This has to be more than they fear your rejection. Because this Five of Cups is this person basically putting themselves at your feet, Capricorn, and exposing themselves, making themselves vulnerable and leaving themselves at your mercy for you to, give them your answer. But basically with this Five of Cups, your answer is one to let them to burst their bubble. Seven of Cups, this person is running wild with telling themselves the worst imaginable way that this is going to go, and the Nine of Swords sitting in despair and misery of like, well, there's no hope whatsoever, that's why I've got to keep my distance from Capricorn. And then the Eight of Cups with the deck split and he's naked, so let me just cover his back there. So again, I'm saying it's not just the fact that he's naked, for YouTube prudishness that I have to cover him up, but he's naked on the card to point out the fact that this is someone making themselves very vulnerable, and then basically everyone turning their back to them as a result. So either this person feels like they have so much love for you, you represent their wish fulfillment, everything they could hope for, and they feel like they need to stay away from you. They feel like they need to keep their distance, push you away, because it would go horribly. And I asked why, and they are seriously fearful of being vulnerable to you. and it would go really badly as far as they're concerned. You might even, it would take so much for them to do that, and they are imagining that you might even just look straight past them. Like, look at this person on the Page of Cups card. Like, this is them, tiny at your feet, making like a gesture of opening themselves up, and you're like, what's over there? What's down there in the mountains? So yeah. Now, it could also be that for some of you, it could be that potentially this person turned their back on you in the past. So now they don't feel like it would go well if they express themselves to you. For others, this is a brand new person who cannot bring themselves to, they just think to open themselves up to be vulnerable to you would go horribly wrong. But it's interesting because why do you feel the Eight of Wands upright about them when they felt the Eight of Wands reverse about you? Why does Capricorn feel the Eight of Wands upright about this person? Is it you want to talk to them? What is this? Unless the communication was going really well as friends until you told them, you revealed what you wanted with them, and then it all went to shit. Oh, Six of Cups. You were communicating a lot with them in the past, and you miss talking to them. It may be that you, at this point, you may feel like you're even willing to just be friends with this person because you miss them. Yeah. Ace of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups. There was like a spark of a flame, potentially in the past, this person put that flame out of being more than friends with you, Capricorn. And you may feel now that because you miss them, you would like to just talk to them in a friendly way and keep everything else hidden under the surface. For some of you, not all of you, that's a side message for someone out there, but they are keeping their distance because they may have turned their back on you. It may be that, and so now they're imagining that they can't come and tell you that they feel the King of Cups about you, because I did feel like it had to be something more, because the reaction was ridiculous for someone, keeping their distance that much for someone that they're interested in. I mean, anyway, let's carry on. What happened in the past between the two of you? We have got the Death card, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. It does feel like things really changed at a real like click of a finger, like a snap moment. Things changed irrevocably, and things transformed. Now, with that Knight of Cups, it could have been that you expressed your feelings for this person in the past, Capricorn, and that changed everything. It could have caused an ending to one situation. For others of you, I'm also getting that in the past there was an ending to, but potentially to something serious or a committed situation, and it could have been because someone's feelings laid elsewhere than the situation that they were in. I hope that makes sense. Let me see. So, for example, it could have been completely separate to the two of you and what's coming through in this reading. Someone could have just gone through the end of a breakup, at the end of a relationship, and because they knew that their heart wasn't in that connection anymore. They knew that what their heart was looking for was somewhere else, and they needed to be honest, live authentically, and leave that previous situation to go in search of where their heart's true desire really was. But I'm asking what happened in the past between the two of you. So whether this person went almost like I'm getting a sense of like they needed to go on some sort of journey or adventure. They felt like, it's not even necessarily they were in love with somebody else and they had to go chasing after them. Not necessarily that. It's just more that they felt called, like, to follow their heart, and their heart was telling them go off, explore, travel, you know, go on a journey of some sort. There might have been some sort of ending with a living situation of some sort, but let's see. Tell me more about what happened in the past here. What's this death energy? Why is death here, please? Thank you. 10 of Cups with the 3 of Wands. Well, yeah, the 3 of Wands is someone looking out there and again, like almost in like knowing that something is out there. They're thinking about their future. Why is what was the death? What changed? The 4 of Wands has come out again. It's already, I was just talking about it because it's here. Same card has come out to clarify. Wow. Okay. All right. Hold on a minute. The 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, the 9 of Cups has just come out, and the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. Bearing in mind that was the bottom of the deck of your overall energy for this reading. I feel like in the past, I feel like this might be something you don't know about, Capricorn. I feel like in the past, there's been a huge change of what someone wants for their future and what they're looking, okay, they're looking actually now to what their future looks like in terms of their long-term happiness, commitment, their wish fulfillment, bearing in mind they feel the 9 of Cups about you, 9 of Cups. The Hierophant, man, that's like long term. Someone is thinking long term, and what they want has changed. Tell me more. How has it changed? What is it now? Other than this happiness, marriage, commitment. Hold on. Oh, I knew it. The King of Pentacles. Oh, what's changed is that in the past this person didn't know what they wanted. We've got the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Wands is back at the bottom of the deck. So in the, yeah, wow. Underneath the 3 of Wands is the Hermit. King of Swords underneath the Hermit. And the Magician. This person has gone through some sort of transformation here. I feel like it could be that they have gone on some sort of journey with this Hermit energy as well, and it's been one of getting very real with themselves about what they want for their future, because I think previously they didn't know what they wanted, and now they've got very real and very serious with the King of Pentacles. They want something long standing, long term, and they're thinking Hierophant, 4 of Wands. That's long term commitment and marriage. So what did they want before this change happened? Ooh. Well, what did they want before this change happened? My Ace of Wands in reverse. Again, I was just talking about the flame that they put out. Why was the Ace of Wands in reverse? Hold on, that's sorry, that's too many cards that just flown out all at the same time. Why was the Ace of Wands in reverse? Just give me one clear message. Four of Pentacles, thank you, there we go. 8 of Cups, kind of sideways. Okay, they were in the past, past, because this position is what happened in the past. I feel like there was an ending already in this connection between the two of you, because someone put a stop to an Ace of Wands, basically. This Ace of Wands is all over this reading as well. They were not in an energy to give to anybody else. Probably also they didn't know what they wanted. Yeah, I'm seeing, someone who was really not in any way, shape or form open to giving to somebody else. They were more all about themselves. They would only give if and when it suited to them. Previously, they may have been half disconnected from something from their own past, half not, half on the borderline of whether they should leave something else in their past or not. But regardless, basically, previously, there was an Ace of Wands in reverse, which keeps coming out. And what's changed is that it's all about a realization of what they want for their future and a transformation within this person of acknowledging that as well. Okay. What's this person's current situation, Capricorn? Well, we've got the Ace of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Now, the fact that, as I said, the Ace of Wands here is represented by Hephaestus, the blacksmith for the Olympians, if you like. This is someone who's been working to perfect themselves in preparation for a new beginning. Feel like they've been putting a lot of work into themselves. But then we've got this Page of Cups, Page of Swords. It's almost like they are trying to find a way of getting a message through. Okay, yeah. Because bearing in mind, they feel about you, the King of Cups, but that they also need to keep you at a distance. I showed you why. So it's like previously we had the Ace of Wands in reverse twice, and bearing in mind with you, with how you're feeling, we had the Moon with the Ace of Wands. So you potentially tried to keep the fact hidden that you wanted an Ace of Wands with this person. It may have come out, it may have already been a Tower, because this person was like, nope, Ace of Wands in reverse. Now this has changed. Now their situation is ready, and but at the same time they're in a very nervous energy. It's that Page of Cups card I showed you where they were like this big and you were this big effectively, so they feel very small, and not that you feel like that about them, but yeah, that you feel the Lovers about them, for goodness sake. So I don't think that's coming from you, but they're trying to find out maybe information, or they're trying to find out a way that they can actually now offer you this new beginning that they previously said no to. Tell me about the Page of Swords with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Tell me more about this. It's like sending the canary down the mine to see if there's poisonous gas before they go down, is what I just got. Yeah. This person may be drafting messages is also what I'm getting, and then deleting, redrafting, and I don't even, yeah. I'm also getting someone like, you know, when he's in corny films where there's someone, you know, saying in the mirror like 10 different ways, like, oh hi, how are you doing? And then they come back like, oh hey, I didn't see you there. No, that doesn't work either. This is what I'm getting, like a very like, yeah, you get the message. Yeah, Page of Wands just flown out, but then at the bottom of the deck is the Empress. So yeah, Page of Wands, Empress. So yeah. This person feels intimidated by you, Capricorn. And they are working on their opening line. Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor. Ace of Pentacles, underneath the Emperor is the Magician. Their situation pretty cut and dry. They want something to start with you, Capricorn. You wouldn't know it from how they're behaving towards you, because I've told you why. They have a serious issue with the idea of being vulnerable, for you to then cut them down, basically, or to, crush them, basically. But which is why they have probably been... When I keep mentioning Hephaestus, because if you imagine a blacksmith does not just bosh out an amazing sword in 2 blows of their hammer and you're done. They take their time, they perfect their craft. It is an art form, it's a craft. It takes skill, it takes time. So their situation is really putting a lot of effort into... This is why I feel like this has been in the works for a while. It could even be that whatever this, if you think, I'm just going to say it like they've been creating like this Ace of Wands in their armory, if you like. But they probably finished it months ago, is kind of what I'm getting. And they've gone back and be like, oh no, that could be a little bit better. That could be a little bit better. Like, let me just keep going back and perfecting it. And then again, Ace of Pentacles comes out as well, which, yeah. Right, okay. So, what does this person wish would happen in the connection between you and them, Capricorn? 4 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the World. How can I put this? The 4 of Pentacles is giving me the sense of being in this state of not enough. Like, they feel like they're not enough. And again, the Page of Wands, from a different deck, but I just showed you Page of Wands, Empress. I just did that. So now we have it again. But what I'm getting is that, bless this person. They want to be more. They don't want to feel like they're not enough. I don't feel like you are telling them that they're not enough, because the way you feel about them, you had so much like love and passion for them that you kept hidden, maybe for some of you, or for others of you, tried to keep hidden, didn't go very well. But at this point, you just miss them, you want to talk to them, you care about them, you want to spend time with them. That's how you're feeling about them. So I don't get anything from you, Capricorn, about you feel like they're not enough, that they don't earn enough, etc. But I'm getting a lot of insecurity from this person. And what they wish would happen in the connection, it could be that they didn't feel like they weren't good enough for you. They might wish that they didn't feel like that. They might, but at the same time, they might wish that they could kind of get away with the bare minimum with the Page of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles, because then that would be easier. But at the same time, then it would be like low-hanging fruit that they would be going for, and they wouldn't be so intimidated by it, but at the same time it wouldn't represent their wish fulfillment. So, can't have it both ways. But with the fact of the World here, that's why I'm saying that they may feel like they don't actually want to do the bare minimum anymore, because the World is talking about, if that was their modus operandi in the past, they actually want to close that chapter. They want to stop doing that as their like routine, and they want to actually level up. So let's see though. Let me use this one. Tell me more about what this person wishes would happen. I've just seen that the 4 of Pentacles is in the next position as well, which is what is the block or challenge to this connection. So that's funny. But let me carry on. Well, tell me more about what this person wishes would happen in the connection. Because also, I think I said what happened in the past, and it was the Ace of Wands in reverse with the 4 of Pentacles. So it was like, this person is almost like aware that the fact that they held back and they were so mean, like in terms of effort or, expression of their feelings or their intentions or whatever, really shot themselves in the foot in the past. So with the fact that the world is here, they do want to leave that. It's like a habit that they're struggling to break and also that talks massively about vulnerability and the ability to actually open up. The Four of Pentacles is if we feel vulnerable about our money and our bank balance, then we're like, oh no, I can't get myself a coffee today because, etc. It's like everything suddenly becomes very penny pinching and tight and kind of mean. Okay. Because we feel insecure about that situation, and it's easier to say about money because I'm sure we've all been in that position at one time or another. But this person, they feel insecure about opening up with their feelings. They feel insecure about expressing their feelings, which is, it's not the same as money, because it's like, even if you express your feelings, it's not like you have a pot of feelings and then you're going to run out. You'll have infinite feelings, but it's like this person feels the need to budget how much emotion that they show. And what just fell out when I was talking was the moon. The Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, which is like the clarity of what is hidden. And then when I put the moon back in, it was the Six of Wands. And I have to say that before I forget. So basically, this person doesn't want to keep budgeting their expressions to you, Capricorn, and playing things off very cheaply and kind of, what's the phrase? Minimizing everything. Because the truth is that what they kept hidden is that they did see your value the whole time. And this is what I was talking about with that Atalanta and Hercules, and the feeling that you might have even known this person. I know this person sees my worth, and I'm just going to persist in the darkness until they tell me that they recognize it. Do you know what I mean? Very interesting. So tell me about the world. Does that mean they want to actually, they don't want to be in the Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands anymore with Capricorn? Tell me more. Tell me about the world. Thank you. Strength. Strength and the Ace of Wands as your overall. They do need the courage. And I know that, oh my god, I just split the deck and the Ace of Wands is there. This person, it's like, it represents a lot of this courage for this person to actually, Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, yeah. I think you get what I mean, basically. I'm going to move on because, yeah, I think that as I was like shuffling, I kind of got the rest of the message out. So, yeah, this person wants to close that chapter and close that routine of budgeting their feelings with you. So, the block or the challenge to this connection moving forward is the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn. Did I say? I thought I saw the maybe the King of Pentacles is only on the spread twice. I thought he was here 3 times. My apologies. Anyway, this as the challenge. Well, the challenge here is the truth. Them speaking their truth. And that they actually want the King of Pentacles with you, Capricorn, and it's not just about the Four of Pentacles. I was just talking about it in what I was just going over a couple of minutes ago, and now it's obviously in the block challenge. I feel like this is this person's like comfort zone, and also it's like a bad habit that they fall back into of this person might, if they feel like they're possibly going to be vulnerable emotionally, they might close up, they might shut down, put the wall up, however you want to say it, push you away. If they feel any chance that their defenses have slipped, But what the challenge here is that this person, it's the truth, needs to be clear. It needs, obviously, both of you, I mean, like, there needs to be clarity through the confusion. This Ace of Swords in this deck is represented by chaos, which is, it's like in the primordial soup, if you like, of the creation of the universe, where there was just chaos until there was order, there was clarity, there was light in the darkness that actually allowed. This is why this Ace of Swords card is so dark, because it was like, what the hell is going on here? Until the light shone and people could see and make sense of the chaos. So what the challenge here is that is what is needed. I mean, obviously, what I was getting off of you is all of this like passion and love for this person that either you felt like you needed to keep submerged and pushed down, or that, you know, that did seep out and that caused chaos. Chaos. And also this person feels the King of Cups, Nine of Cups about you, and they feel they're pushing you away as a result. I mean, what's needed is honest, direct communication here and clarity. And also for the King of Pentacles is not a miserly energy of, you know, the King of Pentacles is a very solid, secure, generous energy. It's not someone who gives the bare minimum and then runs away because they feel they might, maybe I said too much, maybe now I've got to retreat, now I've got to hide because they're going to expect more from me. Anything else about the block or the challenge to this connection? Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords in reverse. The Two of Swords in reverse tells me that the truth of the direction is already known. So if there's a choice of which path to go down, for example, someone already knows they're going down path A, for example, and the Ace of Swords is here as well, which tells me that someone has the truth. And the Two of Swords, they are no longer, do I want that or do I want that? And I've said in the past this person didn't know what they wanted. That's no longer the case. But but they're still tying themselves up in the ideas of collaborating with you. Okay. Okay. All right. The action that this person's most likely going to take towards you next, Capricorn. We've got the Two of Cups, the Tower, and Justice. Well, bearing in mind the Justice is at the bottom of the second deck, and I think it was underneath the Queen of Pentacles somewhere. Anyway, and I was talking about how this is about it's about finally, this is finally like vindication and retribution, if you like, of it's like, oh wow, it's like things are about to be made fair in this situation with potentially what looks like a soulmate union or connection with this Two of Cups. And things are about to come into balance, but probably shockingly. And I'm also getting potentially awkwardly is the word that came into my head, of like, it might not be, I mean, it's just such a strong sense of like, this person has overthought the shit out of this, and as a result, it's not going to necessarily be like smooth flow, because when someone is overthinking something, it's like, all right, I'll give you an example. This is just for you, Capricorn. So when I was a kid and I was allowed to have a friend over for like, not even a sleepover, just from school to like spend the, like hang out, play Barbies or whatever. It didn't happen very often. And if it did, I remember one time I made a plan of like what we were going to do every hour of the hours that she was going to be visiting, from like when she arrived to when she left. Like, this hour we'll play Lego. This hour we'll play Barbies. This hour we will talk, etc. Planned out the whole day, and I like very proudly showed my mum or whatever, and she was like, yeah, but you might just have to see how it goes, and you might want to play Lego for 3 hours. You never know. You just have to go with the flow. But I hope that makes sense. I am a lot of fun as an adult, just to clarify. Maybe not as a child. But anyway, my point is that it's just awkward. The level of this person is almost like keeping their distance from you until they have got a foolproof plan to have this Ace of Wands with you, and as a result, it might be that they're just gonna be like, right, we're doing the plan now, and this hour is when I express my feelings to you. This hour we will, discuss memories. This hour we will go for a drink. It's just gonna, I just get a sense of awkwardness about it, how this goes, and it's gonna be shocking because you don't expect from this person who has been keeping you at an arm's length, to put it mildly, and been giving you the bare minimum. Tell me about the action. How is this tower gonna go? So funny. How is this tower gonna go? 4 of Cups. This just came out crossing the tower. You thought this person was not interested. That's what of course you don't. Of course you didn't when they're keeping you at an arm's length. Of course you didn't, Capricorn. But it's going to shock the pants off of you, because you're going to be like, I thought you didn't even like me. This is like the person, you walk into a room and they run away, or they talk to everyone except you. But some of you, this is a brand new person. Others of you, there was there was the opportunity for something in the past which they probably overthought then as well and put a stop to. And now they're going to have offer a new beginning to you, and you're not expecting it because you thought they already put a stop to that. And you just settled for being their friend now. Tell me about... Fuck my life. Pardon my language, but the Queen of Pentacles just fell out with the Ace of Wands. Oh my god, okay. If I had a mic that wasn't sat on the table, I would drop it. That's enough. You get the point. Okay, what's going to be happening between the two of you going forward, Capricorn? So funny. Here I would say the next few weeks, next month from when you come across this reading, we have got the 6 of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. There you go. So I haven't really given you any zodiac signs this time, sorry. So we've got Scorpio in particular, and Libra. There's lots of Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. That's really it. There's a lot of major arcana in the overall energy. There's Taurus, Leo, Libra again. But in the actual spread, there wasn't actually that much major arcana that came out. It was more in like the contextual energy. It's like this is what I'm getting. It's like, it's going to seem quite day to day in some ways, but there's been a lot like brewing from the universe, if you like, to actually for this to come into fruition. So 6 of Cups, there is this energy of memories and reminiscing. And it does suggest for some of you this is someone coming back that you already know in some way. I feel like you do know this person. I don't think you had any like a full relationship with them, and that this is not an ex, but there was, for a lot of you, there was definitely like a full start with them in the past. The fact that the King of Wands, King of Pentacles, this could just be talking about all this person who is the King of Pentacles, but was previously in a combination of the King of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles, like someone who could have given so much, but as I said, from a place of insecurity about giving more than they did. They didn't. They gave the bare minimum. Now they are, with the King of Wands, taking action. Like there's a combination of fire and earth. Of it's also like a bit of a confidence boost for this person. They might be kind of how can I put this? again, it's, you know what I said about someone not puffing themselves up, but like running lines in the mirror and of like what they're going to say when they see you and etc. So it could just be all one person who is getting fired up to be serious and to be more generous. But let's see, I mean, with two kings, let's see, tell me more. But there is this sense of transformation as well. It could be that you see a different side to them. You might see more of a fiery, action-orientated Ace of Wands about 10 times across this reading. I think that's, well, we saw the Ace of Pentacles briefly as well, but, and the Ace of Swords is here, to be fair. But there's a lot of Ace of Wands. It's very action heavy. So it could just be that this person returns, that you've been missing each other, and they return in a far more go-getter kind of energy. Anything else you can tell me about what's going to be happening between Capricorn and this person? Wow. Temperance and the Empress. More Taurus, Libra and Sagittarius energy there as well. Why? Why the Empress and Temperance? Interesting. Okay. The Queen of Swords came out with the Four of Pentacles, the blasted Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. So, okay, I definitely see this person also wanting to kind of balance the situation, bring healing to the situation, and also potentially get you to warm up to them again. Because when they were doing the bare minimum, they really may have, you may have kind of put your foot down a little bit, or they may have crossed some sort of boundary with you, Capricorn. So tell me more about what's going to be happening. I feel like you have also just maybe learned some lessons about over-giving yourself and having your boundaries crossed. So it may be that you have actually also used this experience to kind of reinforce what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept, and acknowledge yourself as an Empress energy who needs more than the Four of Pentacles. So, but tell me, why is the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles here? Jesus. So we have the Hermit come out, which is Virgo energy. And it does kind of show someone in like going through some, I think the Hermit we saw at some point earlier, but anyway, I was talking about this person may have gone on some sort of journey themselves to find out what they wanted for the future. And this kind of shows, it always reminds me of like a human version of like a butterfly in a chrysalis, like going through like a phase, like a transitionary phase of finding wisdom within themselves, ready to burst out of the chrysalis. I keep seeing butterflies in this reading as well, like in the pictures. Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. I mean, and we've got the King of Pentacles, by the way, back at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, I should have showed you. Yeah, wow. Hanged Man, the Star, and the Magician at the other end of the King of Pentacles. Not the other end, you know what I mean, the other end of the deck. There you go. Hanged Man, the Star, and the Magician. Yeah, talk about going through a transformation in some sort of pause or some sort of time out that you've had between the two of you. But I just get the sense this person might be kind of trying to... who is this King of Wands? I just want to know why there's two kings here. Because this person keeps coming through as a King of Pentacles. So why is the King of Wands here? Yeah. Oh, flip. King of Wands. It's coming out to clarify the King of Wands. Thanks for that. Why the King of Wands, though? King of Wands, because the King of Wands. Yeah, thank you. Oh, okay. Five of Swords with the Three of Cups. And then the Hanged Man is now at the bottom of the deck. Okay, interesting. It might just be that if you're talking to someone else, Capricorn, then you might have to draw a line underneath that, because it could be that you'd have both a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles coming towards you at the same time. Now, I do feel like this King of Pentacles is the one who you wanted, but you didn't think wanted you, and is about to shock the pants off you with some sort of offer. It's Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. But it could also be that this person drew a line previously as a King of Wands and said, no, nothing else, I only want to be friends, with the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. That is literally someone drawing a line in the sand and being like, nope, doesn't go past the Three of Cups, and bearing in mind that I've told you about how you're feeling like, okay, well, we're just friends, and, you know, the other things that are under the surface I have to keep under the surface kind of thing. Not getting, so just tell me anything else about what's going to be happening between Capricorn and this person. And but yeah, okay, this is kind of what I thought. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands have come out together. I feel like you're actually going to have a choice between two coming towards you, Capricorn. We also had the Ace of Swords with the Four of Wands. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Strength in reverse. For some of you, you're going to be leaving a Leo behind, and not deciding. Basically, yeah, you might even with the King of Wands be drawing a line in the sand and saying, okay, no, this isn't. We can be friends if you like, but it's not going any further than that, because there's a clarity here about who is really the real deal, long-term commitment, who you want this Four of Wands with. And there's one person, I feel like this is the King of Pentacles, that's also your energetic match with your Queen of Pentacles energy, Capricorn. There's who you're going to be collaborating with the Ace of Pentacles, to work together towards the Ten of Cups future. And there's one person who, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you're not going to be continuing to put effort in, and you're going to have that choice to make. I think it all depends on whether this King of Pentacles actually stops the Four of Pentacles bullshit and puts in the full effort and doesn't run away because of, you know, insecurities about being vulnerable, etc. If they are able to fully be present and give to this, that's what it's going to come down to. They might also be this kind of like sneaky energy I was potentially getting off of them. Might also be trying to find out how serious you are about somebody else. So they might be kind of testing the waters to see if you're serious about a King of Wands in your life or something like that. But I feel like you're going to quickly decide that that was nothing more than a casual situation. Because as soon as this person comes back and offers you what you wanted in the first place with them. Very interesting reading, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful for someone out there. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're still here at an hour and 10 minutes, sorry this one was so long, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for someone. Please do hit the like button for me. And if it did resonate, leave me a message and let me know. And subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. I strongly recommend hitting the subscribe notifications button alert so that you get a notification when I put a video up. Don't worry, I'm not going to spam you. I do upload sporadically, but at least then you'll know every time I do. And thank you so much for all your support. You guys are amazing. I wish you all my best. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.